welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I don't have very long at all. First of all, my computer battery is gonna die, and the tiny's starting to trip, but we'll see. Let's try to do a little bit of an energy. Six of Pentacles, finding balance within the material. Same. I just got new stuff for my kitchen yesterday, and like totally redid my kitchen. You have Ten of Wands. You're either walking away from something that you've been holding up, like a burden, or you are figuring out what is worth your time and energy and what's not, and letting things go. Let's see. We have the Nine of Swords. This could speak to survival mode or survival like energy, fight or flight, which I think most people in the world are in. Well, not most. A lot of people are in a fight or flight or survival mode. But Nine of Swords speaks to, you know, dysregulated thinking, victim mentality, scarcity mindset. Ten of Wands is very much holding burden, right? Six of Pentacles isn't Ten of Pentacles, but it is, you know, there's some sort of balance happening here. We have the King of Cups, which is like really solid emotional stability, so that's good. I think your emotional stability is more, everything has its own space and time, but I think when you have the clarity and understanding of how you work and keeping your emotions stable, there's nothing that's a lot, like there's nothing more valuable than that, of being able to stay in your own energy. We also have the Lovers coming out and the Eight of Cups. You could have a lover coming in. If you're already in a relationship, maybe you are just both working through some things on your own to bring balance into the connection. Eight of Cups, again, walking away from what doesn't serve, right? Walking towards the light. Page of Wands, being able to start again, being able to take a leap of faith. I mean, it's not the Fool card, but I don't know, being able to find balance. Can you give us a little bit more about the Lovers? Is this like situation that's happening individually? Or because the Lovers is here? The Lovers is the only card. Well, the Six of Pentacles has two hands as well. Everything else is a single person. Get my card recharger. I got dressed today. I never get dressed. I'm wearing this really pretty skirt. This outfit. I also never wear white. I just got this. See how clean we can keep it. Alright. Anything else? Or not? The thing that's interesting is that the masculine presenting card that's here is the King of Cups. And usually masculine energy isn't all that solid within their emotions. So, I mean, as a whole, collectively speaking, men pop off, right? We know this. I'm not trying to gender it, but I'm just saying, when you have a balance within your masculine and feminine energy, it gives you the ability to call on, that's way too many. It gives you the ability to call on, what you need at any given time. The Hierophant is all about this rise in consciousness, right? Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin. The Hierophant is the High Priestess's counterpart. So very methodical, very educated, very open to new knowledge for the benefit of self and all, right? We have a lot going on here. We have the King and Queen of Swords. So I was asking about this love situation. Yeah, there's definitely definitely love here if that's something that you are inviting into your space. Whoa. Okay, wow. Okay, so up until this point, I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more cards. But up until this point, so we're balancing our material life by, assessing our burdens, our obligations, the things keeping us stuck. Also going through our mental inventory with the 9 of Swords. Coming into emotional stability with the King of Cups. Being open to love with the Lovers, 8 of Cups, walking away from anything that's not serving us. Page of Wands, not being afraid to be fully in yourself. And this is bringing in a lot. So this is this acknowledgement of growth, right? This is the process of taking inventory, right? Introspection work within self. Now we do have this love is coming in fast, and it is love. We do have some self-sabotaging tendencies, or maybe these are just patterns from the past of being in victimhood, self-imposed bondage, right? The 5 of Pentacles, the key is right there, but she's not letting herself out. The 5 of Cups, all of these cups have spilled except the biggest one, which is right next to her, right? And then the 8 of Swords being this, maybe you put on a facade for the world, but really inside you feel stuck, you feel stagnant, you feel traumatized, right? I'm out of breath. The 3 of Swords speaks to whatever you've experienced that has caused these cycles, right? And it could have been love because the Lovers is here, but we do have a good love spread coming out after that. Whoever this person is that you're calling in, they're solid AF, or they're at least as solid as you in your own healing, right? We have, let's do these first. We have the 7 of Swords, which is all about coming in quickly with truth, with integrity, right? So that's either you or someone else. And then we have the King of Pentacles, someone wanting to support you financially, materially, or you getting to this point on your own where you don't have to rely on anyone. So not only would you have emotional stability, but you'd also have material stability, which we started this reading with the 6 of Pentacles, going from the 6 of Pentacles to a King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna be alright. You're figuring shit out. And then we have this other divine pair, the King and Queen of Swords. These are two people who are very protective of their peace, of their space, of their material, of their... Uh-oh, my battery. Let me go grab my charger. I don't want to die. Hang on. So anyway, King and Queen of Swords are two people who have decided that they're not going to do this anymore, right, on their own, or within a partnership situation. They're both guarding their hearts, their space, their peace immensely. Neither of them are to be fucked with, but they are coming together. I feel like that's the 8 of the Justice. This is a justice because of what's happened in the past in love situations. This new beginning in love where you don't have to be so protected of yourselves, but instead, I can't make this shit up. 2 of Cups and 10 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is like fairy tale ending, right? Or beginning, right? Happily ever after. Of of course we're human, shit happens, but these are two people who want nothing more than to receive what they've given. And that's what this karmic cycle collectively is all about, is balancing these scales, right? Like, she's holding this sword with a balance and this mirrored reflection. And that's speaking to these two people who have been through a lot on their own, and have dedicated themselves to making sure. These are both the sword energy. So this sword that she's holding the scales with, you see this reflection. These are two people who understand what the other has gone through, because they themselves have also gone through that to a certain extent, or something that resonates. Now we do have the Eight of Wands, which is the second fastest card in the deck behind the Chariot. So this is coming in. This stability is coming in. And I know for a day, I know if you're on this divine path, if you've, dedicated your life to fulfilling your own purpose, walking in your truth, I myself am also on this. I've been calling in love for a while as well. And I don't usually do love stories or love readings, but this came out. So whatever has hurt you in the past, whatever made you walk away, feel burdened, feel, having nightmares, or...
Real quick, how would you find the answer in all this?
Sorry about that. It was like piano to commercial. But whatever this is, now this isn't a story of someone coming in to save you, right? I just want to, because that's going to put you back in this space. If you feel like you're someone who needs to be saved, you are not. At this point in time, if this is resonating with you, you have already done the work to save yourself, protect yourself, get yourself to, again, these king energies, right? We've got 3 kings here. The only one we're missing is the we have the pentacles. Wands. Wands are spiritual. I think a lot of the divine unions who are coming together haven't reached that spiritual level, especially the masculines, because the feminine energy is the one who holds the space for spiritual oneness, right? And I'm not talking about just on this 3D level. In fact, I'm hardly talking about this 3D level. So coming together is going to provide that other king energy of stability within spirituality, because you're going to be able to be safe within that partnership, which, again, is this karmic justice. You haven't been able to feel safe in previous relationships. Okay? So this karmic justice, divine intervention, divine timing at play is bringing you into this full wish fulfillment, happiness. 10 of Cups, the highest you can get by yourself is 9 of Cups. 2 of Cups is partnership through 10 of Cups. Okay? This is beautiful. I love readings. Thanks for coming. But yeah, maybe when your divine counterpart comes in, put your sword down. Don't feel like you need to attack them. Be open to it. And it's going to take time, right? Because of all of these feelings. And someone might have to walk away momentarily. Remember that divine is orchestrating this, if it is indeed a divine alignment. This is not everyone's story. A lot of people aren't even looking for something like this, so don't take it if it's not yours, okay? With that, let me get a couple self-care to keep us focused on ourselves until this does present for you. So these are things you can focus on within yourself. Do not let yourself get swept up in the, imagination. Stay grounded in reality. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. We We have release and surrender, which are the same vibe. So for release, sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. I would say that in this situation, within a divine counterpart situation, you may think that you know who your divine counterpart is. Practice the art of detachment. Allow the universe to bring in the person that is meant for you. Don't get in your own way, okay? We have surrender. Stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of the divine intervention. I just said that, okay? Then we have ease. Today, I allow life to be easy. Maybe you need to play, get into your inner child energy. Let your inner child lead the way. And we have passion. Light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. That doesn't necessarily mean to be sexual, but you could do an art project or do something that you are passionate about. Listen to the things that you like, eat the snack that you like. Really put yourself first. Give that passion that you want to share or that you wish to receive from someone into yourself. All right, have a good one.